It happened in my first year of university, which somehow felt worse than if it had happened earlier. Like I should have grown out of feeling that way by then, but I hadn't. One of our lecturers had this idea. She told us to write letters to our future selves, something we'd open on graduation day. She said it like it was meaningful, like it would be something we'd all look back on and laugh about. People took it seriously, or at least seriously enough. They wrote about careers, relationships, where they hoped to be in a few years. There was this quiet optimism in the room, like everyone believed they were heading somewhere. I didn't. By that point, I had already given up on life in a quiet, unnoticeable way. I still showed up to lectures. I still turned in assignments when I could. But inside, it felt like I was just waiting, just existing until time passed. When I sat down to write that letter, I didn't feel hopeful or nostalgic. I just felt tired, so I wrote what felt true. Something like, "I hope you're less of a worthless loser than you are now. But honestly, I won't be surprised if you didn't make it to graduation." It was the most honest sentence I could come up with at the time. I folded it, handed it in, and didn't think about it again. Years passed, one semester bleeding into the next. Days that felt long while they were happening but blurry when I tried to remember them later. By the time graduation came, I had completely forgotten about the letter. Then one afternoon, our lecturer walked in carrying a stack of envelopes. She was smiling. She said, "We had so much fun reading these in the staff room. You people were so childish. It was actually funny." The class laughed. People sat up straighter, suddenly interested. There was this lightness in the room, like everyone was about to revisit a younger, sillier version of themselves. She started passing them out, one by one. People opened theirs immediately, laughing, nudging each other, reading lines out loud. Why did I think I'd be married by now? I really said I'd be rich by 23. What was wrong with me? I kept my hand still on my desk and waited. She moved closer, row by row. For a second, I felt something I hadn't felt in a while, something small and fragile. Not quite hope, just anticipation. Like maybe I'd get to see what I used to sound like. Maybe I'd feel something about it. She reached my row, passed the person beside me their letter, then kept walking. She didn't pause, didn't look at me, didn't say anything. She just skipped me. At first, I thought maybe she'd come back. She didn't. The room stayed loud, but it all felt distant, like it wasn't happening in the same space as me. I looked down at my empty desk, and the feeling that settled in wasn't shock. It was recognition, like of course she read it. Of course it wasn't funny, of course she didn't give it back. It made sense in a way that didn't even hurt sharply. It just sank in, heavy and quiet. Like confirmation. I didn't feel angry at her. I didn't feel embarrassed enough to react. I didn't even feel the urge to ask. I just sat there, staring at nothing until the moment passed and the class moved on. Looking back now, that part is what stays with me the most. Not what I wrote, not even that she read it, but how easily I accepted being skipped. How natural it felt to think, yeah, I wouldn't give that letter back to me either. Like I had already decided, I didn't deserve to see what I had said to myself. It's strange thinking about it now, because that version of me had already checked out in a way no one noticed. Still showing up, still functioning just enough, but not really believing in anything ahead. And when that letter didn't come back, it felt like proof that even my past self hadn't believed I'd get there. Sometimes I think about that person sitting there, hands still, face blank, acting like it didn't matter, and I don't feel anger toward them. Like I wish I could sit next to them for a second, just to say, "You made it further than you thought you would."